Revelations 21, 1 through 5. Now I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away. Also there was no more sea. Then I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. God himself will be with them, and be their God, and God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There shall be no more death, nor sorrow, nor crying. There shall be no more pain, for the former things have passed away. Then he who sat on the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. We must remember the new earth. We must stay focused on the new earth. We must remember the reason for our hope. God was trying to get us to live with him forever in righteousness, in glory, in a relationship. And God set that out to happen forever and to not end. And so we have to remember these things, that we are strangers and pilgrims here. We have to remember that in order to stay focused on the fact that as we are strangers here, we have a destination. We are on a journey. We are going home. We have to know what our home is. We have to know that it is a place. It is a place where there is no more death, no more crying, no more pain. For everyone who deals with pain and suffers from loss and suffers from so many things that come as a result of sin, we will be released. We will be freed, and the creation, all of God's creation, will be freed with the freedom that comes and that is expressed through the sons and the daughters of God as we are manifesting the will and the purpose of God. God's will and purpose is that we will dwell with him forever. God has set this out. Jesus said, I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I'm going to come back and get you and take you where I was at, And so we must remember that. We must remember the New Jerusalem. It is the tabernacle and the dwelling place of God that will come down to the new earth, that will be on the new earth. And the city will not need a light, because God and the Lamb will be the light of the city, and the streets will be paved with gold, as the old folks always told us. We have to remember these things and stay focused. Even though it's 2026 and beyond, we still stand on the word, and we don't change. Even though the world changes, even though culture changes, everything changes but the word of God, and the result will remain the same. And let us keep in mind, let us stay on the straight and narrow path, for there are many that are on the wide path that leads to destruction. But the narrow path that God has us on, that path leads directly to life, into the new earth, living with God forever, with no sin, no death, no destruction, no harm, no evil, no hurt, no pain. We must remember that we are blessed. We are a blessed people. We are traveling through, living life here in this body, but we will receive a new body, and we will live forever. The body that we will receive from God is a body that will dwell forever with God. And so we have to remember these things, for great is the hope of those who believe in Jesus.